What's up, guys? Today is gonna be a push day, but instead of triceps, I'm gonna do biceps. So chest, shoulders, and biceps. I'm gonna do six exercises, two for each muscle group. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna choose like the heavy stuff today. So like dips, or I wanted to do incline bench, but there is no incline bench over here, only Smith machine, and I don't really like Smith machine presses, so we'll see about that. Then for bicep, I'm gonna explain later in the video two exercises I'm gonna choose, because I always do two specific exercises for bicep because they help me the most, but I'm gonna explain later. And then for shoulders, just side raises and shoulder press, because I don't do rear delts on push day because my rear delts get targeted on back day, so that's why. Yeah, I think that's enough said for today. Let's get into the workout. For some apparent reason, the first set was not recorded. So I did 15 kilos on on dips. I did them not straight, but like a little bit lean forward. The reason for that is if you do them straight like this, you're gonna hit more of your triceps. Today is a push day without triceps, so I'm gonna try to focus more on chest by leaning forward, achieving more chest activation. That's why. Damn. Let's do some incline curls. For biceps today, I'm gonna do an incline curl. That's basically a Bayesian curl, but with a different resistance profile. Because on Bayesian curl, the cable is pulling your arm constantly backwards, like this, and on the incline curl, it's just gravity, so pulling down. But I had not a little injury. I had a muscle tear last year, developed in my forearm, and I couldn't do heavy bicep exercises for like 2 months, maybe 3 months even. And when I started building back up my strengths and my biceps, I really focused on not compound, but on different resistance profiles, like just normal dumbbell curls, incline curls, preacher curls, not preacher curls, concentration curls. I'm gonna show them later if you don't know. And by doing those exercises, the muscle tear was able to heal more, because the constant tension on your muscle by doing biceps with cables was too harsh. It caused me to not heal properly, because the first month after my injury, I still did the cable movement on my biceps, and the injury stayed at the same level. Like one training, I didn't feel it. The next training, I was almost crying because of the pain. So once I did some incline curls on a bench and some concentration curls, my biceps really grew and were properly healing. But you also have to keep in mind that the first month of the injury, I didn't train biceps at all. I didn't even pull, so I did no back movements. So everything that involved like my forearm, like presses and stuff, I didn't do. I only did chest flies, but not with cables. But there's a chest fly over here with just arm pads, so you don't have to push with your, not push, but you don't have to use your forearm anymore on those. So do with that information what you want, but for me, incline curls and concentration curls grew my biceps the most of all the non-cable exercises. I'm not going to debate that Bayesian curls are better than incline curls. From my perspective, they are the same, they feel the same, and they grew my arms the same. Does that mean that's the same for you? No, I'm not saying that, but for me, this is the most effective routine for me at the moment. Maybe that can change, my perspective can change, but there's also like a feel factor about movement, because if, for example, somebody like Jeff Nippert, big influence on workouts and stuff, if he says Bayesian curls is the best, and you have to prefer them from normal incline curls, I have to do them both and feel for myself, is this worth it or not? Because if somebody's saying that they are better, but they don't feel better, they just don't feel nice, why should I do them? Why shouldn't I pick the incline curls, which I like better, and I feel it better? But something to think about. I just want to give my perspective and my personal experience on doing incline curls. But for the rest of the video, I'm not going to talk very much because this was a bit of a long yapping session. Damn, I'm so tired. I'm gonna be a little shape update just to see where we are right now, and also to compare myself to this in the nearby future if the bulk is completed. So I'm definitely at peak bulk right now because I never had such a belly since COVID. My chest is looking I don't know if you can see it on camera, but my chest is looking fuller than ever. So for me this is a big accomplishment. I don't know how to flex, I'm just like tensing a little bit. That's actually, I won't say crazy because this is not crazy at all, but for me this is progress. So I'm very happy with the shape at the moment. I know I look a bit fat, but some people just store their fat in their belly, some in their chest, hips. For me it's clearly my belly because I don't have nearly as much fat in my chest as in my belly. Also no fat stored in the hips. That's just genetically. But today was a good workout. Felt tired at the end, but it's already been a long day, so that's normal, I guess. I want to thank you all for sticking with me till the end. And let's keep bulking. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.